Hey everyone, welcome to another fantastic episode of Courage, Wisdom, Power, where we treat games like Trunk or Treat. Boom, instant nostalgia, you're welcome. Oh, man, I missed Trunk or Treat, that was kind of awesome. Anyways, happy Halloween. This is the Christian Gaming Podcast, with our mission statement being that why did I put it down like that? That hurts my brain. Being to have the courage to stand up for the faith, the wisdom to speak God's word, and the power to live for the Lord in everything we do. Just by listening, you are furthering the goal we set out to accomplish. Today is the day before Halloween, so I introduce to you the ultimate Courage, Wisdom, Power Halloween special. This is going to be an overall fun episode, so hang on to your seats as we talk about how to celebrate while keeping it intentional. Or more just... we're just gonna talk about Halloween stuff. First catch-up time, I watched some movies, played some games, and had some other stuff happen that I'd love to talk about, so let's dive right in. This is gonna be a very laid-back episode, because it's Halloween. I'm dropping this on Halloween, so I'm just gonna take a break for a week from the big ol' sermons, and we're just gonna have a fun time. I'm just going to have a fun time talking about Halloween stuff. Starting with the things that I have done recently, like watching movies and playing games and stuff like that. Starting with, oh boy. I just did this yesterday. This will be my non-spoiler review. But a little movie came out on Friday, and it's Saturday while I record this, called The Five Nights at Freddy's movie. I give it, drum roll please, one-handed drum roll again, a 6 out of 10. I thought it was 6.5. I thought it was fun. I didn't hate it. I didn't think it was fantastic. I'm a pretty hardcore FNAF fan. Like, not like the scary kind where it's like, sexualized characters, draw them on literally everything. Like, I drew Freddy Fazbear for the first time yesterday. I've never done that. But, or like the shipping stuff, or like the OCs and all that. I'm not that part of the fandom. But I am the guy who, like, I know the lore. I know the lore really well. And based on the lore, I know they did it really well in the movie. Good job, guys. There were a few inclusions that were weird to me, but it's fine. They did a lot of stuff that was like really only for the fans. Like, it was just a bunch of fan in-jokes that I loved. Like, the average viewer would not understand what any of them are, but the fans, when they see them, will go, "It's the thing from the thing." There were a few things I was sad they didn't include, but it's fine. Some of the character portrayals were a bit weird. Oh boy, did what's his name? Matthew Lillard kill the movie. He was so good. Holy crap, Matthew Lillard did fantastic. And what's his name? PETA from Hunger Games, Josh Hutcherson, he plays such a good straight man in horror movies. If you don't know what a straight man is a trope in horror and comedy and fantasy and stuff. That's the grounded person, the person who acts like a real human being with no weird stuff going on. So that was Josh Hutcherson's character. He was the straight man, and he did great. He was great. I was told that it wasn't going to be super scary beforehand. I was told it's basically not a horror movie. It's more like an 80s action thriller almost. And so I went in thinking that, and I was like, okay, yeah. And that's exactly the vibe it gave. It gave like an 80s, like nearly family horror, like baby's first horror movie in the 80s. So like Gremlins or Killer Clowns from Outer Space. It gave like heavy Killer Clowns from Outer Space vibes. Like, that's the vibe I was getting from it for most of the movie. But I gave that like a 6.5 out of 10. And then I watched some other movies to prep for it. I watched another video game horror movie, and then I watched some other Blumhouse projects. I watched the Silent Hill movie. Don't watch it. It's not that it's bad. It's just not worth your time. It's like if you want to do anything Silent Hill, I'd say just play the games. But like, and like, it's just it's weird how they interpret things, because like they take everything literally that they did in the games, because like the games are supposed to be like a metaphor for the human psyche, but like the movie takes everything literally, and it's just so weird, kind of jarring, like because like Pyramid Head is supposed to be he's supposed to be like he's like the face of Silent Hill, and he's supposed to be like the apparition of the main character from the first game's fears. Like that's what he's supposed to be. He's supposed to be the first game hero's monster, but he did so well in that game and was so iconic in that game that they just kept him through the rest. And like it's just so weird, because that's like he's specifically tailored to that character, and they still use him in all the games. And the movie, he didn't need to be in the movie. He did not need to be in the movie. Actually, no, that's a lie. He did, because he's the guy. He's the Silent Hill guy now. But if he wasn't the Silent Hill guy, he did not need to be in it. It kind of felt like how some older video game movies would do it, where it's like, oh, let's just throw out a bunch of things that the fans will recognize and just act like that's normal. Like they'll just like throw out a character on you and be like, whoa, look, it's that guy. That guy is here. Or like, ooh, hey, it's that monster. Remember that guy? That guy's in this. That guy's in this too. And that was weird. It's always weird when they do that. I don't really like it when video game adaptations do that. Some people love it, but I'm like, what? Why? You could actually like flesh out the character and not just go, oh, hey, look at that, it's the guy. Woo, it's the guy, you know. Like that's one of the reasons I love the Street Fighter movie so much, because it's just constantly going, oh, hey, it's the guy. Oh, hey, it's that other guy. Like when they first introduced like this reporter lady, they're like, hi, this is Chun-Li with my cameraman, Blanca. And no, it's like, with my cameraman, DJ. And, hey, what's his name? The big guy. Hey, how are you doing in there? Whatever the big guy's name is. And he's like the guy in the chair in the truck. Like, it was so weird, because it was like, here's all of these characters that you recognize, but we're gonna show them at like a fast pace. And, oh, it was so weird. Or like, Guile will be like, whoa, hey guys, how are we doing? Cammy, how are you doing over there? Oh, and like, oh, my best friend Blanca. Like it feels just like that, like just like the Street Fighter movie. Only I love the Street Fighter movie. I love the Street Fighter movie. I think it's hilarious. I think it's hilarious and funny and fantastic on every watch. There's so many iconic scenes, like when Guile is doing his speech to M. Bison. I'm going to kick his butt so hard. Like, ooh, I love that speech so much. But yeah, and I watched some other Blumhouse projects, and those were just to set my mood right, get in the mood, and know what I should expect from the studio. So I watched The Black Phone and Split. So, Black Phone, loved it. Thought it was fantastic. If you haven't seen it yet, go see it. It's so good. And yeah, the Five Nights at Freddy's movie was pretty similar in that vibe. Only it was a lot more 80s than Black Phone. And then Split, it was nothing like Split. So, but Split was something else. Split was something else. It was weird. It was a weird movie. But maybe I just have to think about it for a bit. I don't know. Man, I'm tired. I'm recording this like early in the morning because I have work till like 6. So, yeah, I'm tired already. That's not a good sign. And then I played some games. What did I play? I played some games. I played a little bit more of Final Fantasy VII on a field trip. That was fun. Not a big chunk, but like I got into the tower. That's about as far as I got in my original playthrough. And then I did something else. What did I play? I played something else on there. I got back into the Swindle. If you don't know what the Swindle is an indie stealth game where every level is randomly generated, but you only have 100 days to get to the final level. So you have to perfect the game. And like every time you die, you get switched out with a new thief, which really is just a name change and a face change. It's really no like abilities or anything are changed. And then you have to like, everything's based around a skill tree where you have to buy weapons and skills and stuff and like buy the ability to get to the security level to enter the next area. And there's like 6 areas in total. And the final area is the final swindle, or like the big swindle. And it's pretty fun. I'm getting my strategy down for it. I'm already on the second area, which is about as far as I get every time. I think I've gotten to the third area on one playthrough, but yeah, it's a really hard game sometimes. Because I'm not the greatest at stealth games, but like I'm better than average. Because like stealth is like one of my main approaches when I play like open world games, because it just feels more satisfying to me. But yeah, so I'm chugging my way through that very slowly. Yeah. Still playing Ghost Recon. Still feel bad. Still feel very, very bad, especially since I have that massive backlog called Game Pass Core, which has infinitely better games on it. I'll play them at some point, I guess. It's just fine. I'll play them at some point. Anyways, yeah, that's everything. That's all the media I have consumed. Oh, I listened to 1989 Taylor's version yesterday because somebody told me that I should. And you know what? Actually, that's a lie. Nobody told me I should. I remember that album coming out when I was in elementary school. It was like the soundtrack to my elementary school. Not by choice, but so like when I listened to it, I was like, holy crap, the nostalgia. It was ooh, that nostalgia was hitting real hard with Welcome to New York, Shake It Off, Style, what was another one? But all of those. Wildest Dreams, Blank Space. Holy crap. This album was stacked. And then like the Vault songs, I never care about the Vault songs. This time around though, I did. They're very good. What was it? Don't Say Don't Go. I think that's what it's called. That one I really liked that one. I thought that one was really good. The new version of Welcome to New York is my favorite of the Taylor's versions. But then my favorite Vault track is Say Don't Go. That's my opinions on 1989 Taylor's version. I have a heavy nostalgia, so I got heavy bias. Anyways, that is the recap of my life for this week, the gaming part of things. I might talk about some gaming news in the next segment. That would be fun. Anyways, Song time. Songs from a Nightingale, as we are calling it now. We are playing a song that I have heard for many, many years. I first heard it at a Andrew Peterson concert. It's by this indie artist named Scott Mulvahill. Here is one of my favorite Halloween bops. What was it called? Gold Plated Lie. I'll be right back.
I can tell from Paradise Lost when it comes to bargains on the balls. Here's an offer that'll light your fuse. Step right up, you got nothing to lose. Down and desperate you must be if you're here and you come to me. Say the word and I'll pull my strings. I'll take care of everything. Sign your name, make your seal. Take my hand, we have a deal. Your soul is traded for my gold-plated lie. Well, maybe you want a rich man's life, maybe you want your neighbor's wife. I got all that in the palm of my hand. Listen up, now here's the plan. Just blaze the path that sets you on. Use your friends as stepping stones. If you hear a cry for help, don't stop. You're getting closer to the top. Sign your name, make your seal. Take my hand, we have a deal. Your soul is traded for my gold-plated Caesar's empire had no end. Pharaoh's pyramid still stands. I set you up to take it on. Of course I'd never let you fall.
And we're back. And if you couldn't tell what that song was about the devil tempting you. When he sang it on stage, Andrew Peterson called it the Screw Tape Letter song. And I thought that was funny. Anyways, I'm gonna check if there's some gaming news. I feel like there was a big gaming news thing that I was gonna talk about, so I'm gonna check that real quick. Big gaming news thing. There's the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. Spider-Man 2 is killing it. Like, I do not have a I do not have a PS5, so I cannot play Spider-Man 2. But from what I'm hearing, Spider-Man 2 Game of the Year. Like I would not be surprised if it beat out Tears of the Kingdom for Game of the Year, because like Tears of the Kingdom was a little special. It was a little special. Like looking back on it with my rose-colored glasses gone, of like, yay, new Zelda. Like Tears of the Kingdom, it was all right. I don't really know. Like, I tried to explain what was wrong with it last time, or like a few times ago. It just feels too much like all other open world games. Like, if it feels like they went, oh, we could do more of the discovery stuff from the first game, because that's the thing that everyone loved about the first game. Or we could make it bigger, and so they made it bigger, and then like it was just the same thing again, but kind of lame. And like another part of Breath of the Wild that was fun was like it was chock full of stuff, but there were like quiet points where you would just like quietly click, 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 click down the road, just on your horse, clickety clackety away. And that was peaceful. That was just very peaceful. But you don't have that in Tears of the Kingdom. You do not have that peaceful time to go click, 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 click in Tears of the Kingdom. So, it's rough. It's rough. It's something else. It is just something else. There was another, what was it? There were some other games that came out. Mario Wonder is also killing it. I am so jealous of everyone playing Mario Wonder right now. It sounds so good. It's exactly what I thought was going to happen, where it's having like a Super Mario World effect, where it's like, it's taking Mario and flipping it on its head and doing all this fun stuff with it. And I love that. I just love that. Good job, Mario Wonder. And then there's Alan Wake 2. That came out. Alan Wake 2. I've heard it's incredible. I still haven't played Alan Wake 1 or Control or anything by Remedy. I played the Max Payne. I played Max Payne a little bit, but that's as close as I've gotten to Remedy. So yeah, I'll play Alan Wake at some point. It's fine. I'll play it at some point. The Metal Gear Solid Collection came out. That's pretty sick. There's a lot of hints that Metal Gear Solid 4 is going to be in the next one, which if so, that is awesome, because that means it's not locked down to the PS3 anymore. And that's an incredible game from what I've heard. So yeah, that's awesome. I'm very excited for that. More stuff about Metal Gear Solid Delta. Skull and Bones has yet another release window. Oh jeez. Oh, Skull and Bones. What a time to be alive. Ghost Runner 2 is apparently incredible too. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything else big. I must have just felt like there was something big and then forgot. So that's sad. That's sad, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I think FNAF was really it. FNAF was the big thing. Oh, that was it. I remember what it was. So IGN, everybody's favorite, posted an article that I actually fully agree with. I actually fully agree with this article. It was called "Nearly Half of Gen Z Viewers Want Less Sex on Screen, New Study Shows." Yes, we want less of it. You finally like every single time I go see a movie that has a sex scene in it, at least 2 or 3 people say like, "Man, why do they have that in there? It's unnecessary." I'm like, right? There's no reason for it ever. Like, I only ever see people making fun of it. Like the Oppenheimer one, like everyone was in there like making fun of it. Like even like non-believers were like making fun of it. But yeah, I agree with this. Like, maybe Euphoria is just a little bit too much these days. You think? Yeah, but 51.5% of adolescents ranging from ages 10 to 24 want to see content that puts more emphasis on friendships and platonic relationships than romantic, especially romantic relationships involving sex. I want more focus on just healthy relationships. Can we have more healthy relationships in fiction? Because we don't have enough of them in the real world. So they'd fit right in. Yeah, we need healthy relationships in fiction. Like, why do we not have that? Why don't we have more friendships or teen relationships that don't involve sex or all these things? Like, even like outside of the Christian view of things, like there is no reason to show like sexual relationships. Like, the only thing you're doing is just giving people a place to do stuff. And that's, you don't need that. You really don't. You're just trying to get a bit more attention. Just like, oh, haha, look, we showing it. Whoa. But most of the time it's unneeded. You literally do not need it. Some movies just are like, some R-rated movies still don't show it because they're like, yeah, we don't need to. Chill a little bit. So yeah, I agree with this. Yeah, 47.5% of young people say that sex isn't necessary for the plot of most TV shows and movies, while 44.3% of them feel that romance in media is overused. Oh boy. Yeah. It's overused. Every single thing has this. Every single film, every single show has relationships in it. And we want less of that. We want like platonic stuff. We want friends. Can we have more friends? And at least if we're not going to have friends, can we have genuine relationships where the people actually care about each other? Like, come on. Can we, please? Is that too much to ask for? Goodness. Okay. Yeah. That's the news. There was an Xbox partner preview, I guess, but like nobody really cares. Yeah, nobody really cares. It was just like Alan Wake 2 stuff and like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, but like we're gonna get all this information later on. And like Ark Survival Ascended, I forgot that even existed. RoboCop Rogue City, completely forgot. I remember I was excited for that, but I completely forgot it existed. Dungeons of Hinterberg, I don't know what that is. I probably should, but I don't. Spirit of the North 2, don't know what that is. The Finals, forgot it existed. Ikaro Will Not Die, never heard of it in my life. Maybe I really need to look at indies again. Like, that actually made me feel sad, because I used to be the indie guy, but like now I don't know the indies. Anyways, moving on to the next segment. I'll be right back. Next segment is recommended movies and shows and spooky stuff to watch for this Halloween that will keep you intentional. I'll be right back. Alright, so as the person I am living in the household, I am with the brother I have. I have interacted a lot with Spooky Time Media. Like, I love Nightmare Before Christmas. I think it's fantastic. Over the Garden Wall. Oh, masterpiece. Love Over the Garden Wall. That's my stuff right there. That's, if you haven't seen Over the Garden Wall, that's my first recommendation, Over the Garden Wall. Watch it. And like, so I've got a vast knowledge of Halloween stuff, Halloween media. And so I'm going to use this time to talk about that. What was some other stuff? Nightmare Before Christmas, Love it. Fantastic movie because you get to watch it twice in a year. You get to watch it on Halloween and you get to watch it on Christmas. And if you're really, really obsessed, you can watch on Easter too because the Easter Bunny makes a cameo. But like that's only if you're like super obsessed. And then what else is there? Nightmare Before Christmas. I personally, okay, here's the first stay away. Hocus Pocus. I hate Hocus Pocus so much. I think it's so dumb. I think it's a bad movie. And I think it's damaging to the Christian lifestyle. And that's not just because it's a bad movie. It's just like it glorifies too much. It glorifies too much about witches. Especially Hocus Pocus 2. I heard that one wasn't even good. But like it just glorifies too much about witchcraft. And I don't like that. We don't like that. We do not like that, guys. We do not like that. We do not like glorification of witchcraft. That is no fun. So that is my first no of the list. Stay away from Hocus Pocus 2. And Hocus Pocus. Stay away from those. But yeah, Nightmare Before Christmas. A-okay. It's told like it's a fairy tale. So like, and they don't like deal with witchcraft or anything like that. Like there's witches in it, but like they're background characters because like they're Halloween monsters. Like they have like vampires and like Frankenstein's monster. Like it's like a bunch of Halloween characters. Like it's not like witchcraft or anything. It's just, it takes place in the land of Halloween. So they have to have Halloween characters. And we got Shaun of the Dead. Shaun of the Dead, I watched recently. Ooh, boy, that's a fun one. I don't really know if that would be a Halloween one, but that one's fun. Killer Clowns from Outer Space. If you have not seen Killer Clowns from Outer Space, I love it so much. It's so campy and over the top. I love it. I love Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Killer Clowns from Outer Space is so good. Well, it's not good. That's the whole point. But like, ooh. Oh, Killer Clowns from Outer Space is so good. Oh, I love it so much. It's so, and really, really the only reason it's good is because that incredible theme song, the ba 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 da da ba 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 ba. Ooh, it's so good. Oh, that theme song. I might play it in the background as I explain this. Oh, or like play like an instrumental of it. It's so good. Why is it so good? Like, it's the best part of the movie. Best part of the movie, hands down. Love that theme song so much. Oh, it's so good. Anyways, yeah, Killer Clowns from Outer Space. You can watch that. Werewolf by Night. I am a former Halloween fan. So, Werewolf by Night is like one. Well, I'm a former, not Halloween fan, former Marvel fan. I'm falling away. I'm falling away quick. I got rid of Disney Plus recently. I can't say I haven't looked back because I heard Ahsoka's really good and Loki seems interesting. Well, Loki season 2 seems interesting. But after Secret Invasion, I'm like, I'm done. I'm done. I'm not messing with this anymore. But Werewolf by Night, fantastic special. Ooh, it's so good. It's so good. I love Werewolf by Night. It was so fun. The Menu. Ooh, I wouldn't say that's a spooky time movie, but just in general, that's a fun movie. I like that movie. I'm just looking through my letterbox at this point. I'd say Moon Knight could be watched on Halloween. That fits along with like the gothic edge of Marvel. Like that was the part of Phase 4 that I liked. Like the 2 projects they did that were like gothic horror. Like that was fun. That was fun. That was creative. I liked that. I liked Werewolf by Night and I liked Moon Knight. I liked that gothic horror look. Like that worked really well for what they were doing. Like I really hope they do Howling Commandos at some point. Either Howling Commandos or Midnight Suns. Like that I'd love for them to do either one. And then yeah, I'm scrolling. Black Phone, I already said, good movie. The Long Halloween, I'd say read it. read it before watching the movie. The movie is good. The movie is pretty great. I mean, it's 2 parts. It's weird that it's 2 parts, but and both parts are like first part's like less than an hour and a half. So it's like 3 hours just about in total. But like it's all right. For a comic adaptation, it's pretty good. For a direct adaptation, it's pretty good. But like overall, I'd say just go read the comic. The comic is fantastic. I love The Long Halloween. Long Halloween is a fantastic comic. What else? Ooh, some shows. What's it called? Soul Eater. That's a really fun Halloween show. That is a Halloween show. Like, that is like, ooh. Oh, I love that one. I love it so much. It's until the ending, but I'm not gonna say why. 'Cause I'm not that guy. Even though the ending's bad, I'm not gonna spoil it. But I think Soul Eater is so fun. Its art style is so fun. The characters are so interesting. Some of their character adaptations are so weird but so good. I'm looking at you, Excalibur. What a guy. Excalibur, what a guy. He's like the silly little guy. Like that's a recent character trope I've started seeing, where it's like the silly little fourth wall breaking guy. Like, love me the silly little fourth wall breaking guys. Those are my favorite. Silly little fourth wall breaking guys. What a guy. They're a little overused now. Like, I watched the Amazing Digital Circus pilot the other day, and it was, I felt like it was trying too hard to do like all these different characters that have been done in other ways much better. I still like kind of liked it, but like I just felt like I'd seen all of these characters done before. Specifically the like Spamton type guy, like the silly little fourth wall guy. He, like, I felt like he'd been done before, and he was like made to be like the fandom trained guy. Anyways, the Cloverfield movies, I think they're fantastic. I still haven't watched the third one. I've heard it's terrible, but I'm still gonna watch it. I got it on DVD from a thrift store the other day, so I'll watch that eventually. The Goosebumps movies, like the live action ones, those are fun. Those are real fun. Jack Black, what a guy. Do some of the older Scooby-Doo stuff. Go for that. Go for it. What else we got? Book of Life. That's more of a Day of the Dead movie, but like, still love that movie. I think it's fantastic. They sing some Mumford and Sons in there. That's funny. They sing Mumford and Sons, and that's funny. That's funny. It's funny. Don't you get it? It's funny. What else we got? That's all I can think of right now. I'm gonna scroll all the way to the bottom of my letterbox. All the way to the bottom. See what the classics are. Haunted Mansion. I love Haunted Mansion. I think, I love that. Like the original, not the new one. I haven't seen the new one, but the original, I think, is a fun time. I think it's fun. I don't care what anyone says. I like it. I think it's fun. Keep going. Keep scrolling. Where are the... Why do I not... Oh, Arachnophobia? That's a fun one. That one's not the greatest, but like, it's fun. That one's a fun one. If you haven't seen it yet, you should. It's fun. It's a fun one to watch with people, though, because like all of you are going, like you'll feel a chill down your spine, and you're like, yeah, spider. But yeah, that one's fun. I like that one. Yeah, that's all I can think of right now. Some stuff to stay away from. Don't watch the Conjuring movies. Don't watch what's it? The other movies by the Conjuring director. Insidious. Don't watch those. Do not. Like, actually though, I know what they're about. Don't do it. Don't watch Haunting in Venice. Do not go see Haunting in Venice. I implore you, do not watch those. Evil Dead, don't do it. Don't do it. I get it. He's funny. He says groovy. And like, that's fun. That's fun. He's got a chainsaw for a hand. That's so cool. What a guy. It's what's his name? What's his name? It's the guy. He's so cool in like everything. But don't do it. It's tempting, but don't do it. Sixth Sense, that's a good one. I like Sixth Sense. I like Sixth Sense. Sixth Sense is great. Spirited Away, that's a great one. I wouldn't really say that's a Halloween movie, but like Spirited Away, I like that one. I like that. The third Harry Potter has the most fall vibes. And also it's the best one. Like, for real though, Prisoner of Azkaban is the best one. We just don't want to say it. Like, we all have our favorites. Like, my favorite's Order of the Phoenix, but like, Prisoner of Azkaban is the best one. Like, it's the best one. You can't even argue with me on that one. It is. You know it is. It's the best one. Shut up. It's the best one. And yeah, that's all I can think of right now for Halloween stuff. And then we're gonna move on to games. Bada bling, I'm gone. Ooh, I'm back. Okay, game time. So, Little Nightmares. That's the first one on the list. That is in my head. I don't actually have a list this time. I'm just pulling this out of my butt. Little Nightmares, those are really fun. I like Little Nightmares. I like what it does with like size and scope. I like the first one a lot better than the second one, but like both of them have their merits. So check those out. Little Nightmares are really cool. Little Nightmares is really cool. What else is there? Little Nightmares is really cool. Resident Evil, I will sing the praises of Resident Evil across the world because so many Christians like shove it out, get rid of it. And I'm like, no, it's about zombies, first of all, and second of all, the zombies are like, what was it? They're like science, like it's science that causes them, not like witchcraft or anything. It's like it's all science stuff. Like, yeah, they start dealing with like werewolves and stuff and like vampires and stuff like that in Village, but like that's one game. That is one game. The rest, it's literally just like there's a contagion. There's a contagion that turns people into zombies. And it's cool. It's cool. The stories are cool. Everything is cool about it. I like Resident Evil. I did like a full rundown of it on Instagram. And it still holds up. It's good. Resident Evil, go check it out. Play some of it for this Halloween. What in the world? What is going on in my friend's group chat? I'm gonna look at that real quick. I'm so confused. Why is somebody looking all fancy? You always just be looking spiffy. Okay. So that's the difference. Yeah, okay. I get that. Okay, cool. I was so confused. Everyone was talking about dressing up fancy, and I was like, did I miss something? Yeah, Little Nightmares. I like Little Nightmares. Dredge is a very recent one from this year. I think it's one of my favorite games that has come out this year. Dredge, fantastic. I love Dredge. I think Dredge is fantastic. It is a fishing horror game with like a bunch of Lovecraftian elements to it. And that's as far as I'll say anything. I love it. I love it so much. It's so good. It's so good. Dead Rising, that's a really fun one. I love Dead Rising. It's so silly. It's so silly. So silly goofy. Dead Rising's so good. Last of Us, if you want to be depressed on Halloween. Why is Outer Wilds on here? Oh, wait. Echoes of the Eye. Yeah. If I still haven't played, maybe that's what I'll play on Halloween. I'll play Echoes of the Eye. I'm gonna play Echoes of the Eye on Halloween. That is my goal. That is what I'm gonna do. It's going to be a fun time. Dead Space. If you are not faint of heart, you can play Dead Space. But it is terrifying. I will say that it is terrifying. I feel like there's something else. Five Nights at Freddy's. A-okay in my book. I think the games are kind of bad. I feel like the games are kind of bad, but I like the story. I like it. I like the plot. I like the stuff like that. I think that's fun. I think that the like I like complicated lore. Sorry. I like complicated lore. I think it's fun. I think the more complicated, the better, in my opinion. In my humble opinion. And I've still not played Limbo or Inside. I've heard they're fantastic. Oxenfree is so good. Oh goodness, I have not seen teenagers written so well ever. Like, goodness, the teenagers in Oxenfree feel like teenagers. I didn't know it was possible for something to actually write teenagers who sound and act like teenagers. But they did it, and I don't know how. That's insane. I love it. I love it so much. I love Oxenfree. I still gotta play Oxenfree 2, Lost Signals. I'll play it eventually, but right now I have not. So I cannot give an opinion on that. But Oxenfree, fantastic game. Love it. Love it so much. Doom is a weird place for me. Cause like, sure, it's about fighting demons, but also it's got really, really weird theology. Like the theology is really weird in there. Cause like, the demons are aliens, but also they're not. But also they are, and like, there's also like, there is a god, but like he's a computer, and I'm like, what? I'm scared. I'm scared, man. I'm confused. I just want to rip and tear my way to your heart. That was a really, really specific reference that I don't think half of you are even gonna understand. Anyways, what else we got? Do Not Touch Hello Neighbor, bad game. Bendy and the Ink Machine has been slept on in recent years. I heard Bendy and the Dark Revival was really good. I have not played it yet. I have not seen anything about it yet. I might check that out pretty soon. But based on the first game, loved it. I loved the first Bendy. It was so good. It was like an episodic format, and like each episode I was on the edge of my seat. It was so good. Okay, I don't really know if this counts, but Batman, let's say Batman, which one takes place on Halloween? Arkham Knight, right? That takes place on Halloween, I think. Or at least special stuff happens on Halloween, like you can get attacked by Man-Bat on Halloween. Or at least jump scared by him. But yeah, Arkham Knight, great. Go check that out for Halloween. That's a fun one to check out for Halloween. And then just play all the Arkham games, because the Arkham games are good. The Arkham games are really, really good. If you haven't played them yet, they make you feel like Batman. Like, that sounds cliche to say, but like, they make you feel like Batman. And it's pretty awesome. I feel like there's some more indie stuff that I could talk about here. Hollow Knight, I guess you could say Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight is kind of like, it's spooky, but that's just like the atmosphere. Like the atmosphere is just a little spooky, but that's like pretty much it. There's nothing more to it. That's like saying like, oh, you should play Minecraft on Halloween because there's zombies in it. Like, which you should play Halloween, Minecraft on Halloween, because do they still do like the higher percentage of enemies with pumpkins on their heads? Do they still do that? I don't know. Oh boy. But yeah. Oh yeah, I should have mentioned this earlier when I talked about Five Nights at Freddy's. If there's any game in the Five Nights at Freddy's series that you should play, it is Help Wanted, and I don't mean the flat version of it, which is like the console version. I mean Help Wanted full VR headset, because oh boy, is it the best Five Nights at Freddy's experience you could ever imagine. I love Help Wanted so much. Help Wanted is so good. That is the peak of Five Nights at Freddy's. That is the peak. It's been on a downhill with a few spikes here and there. Like, I heard the Ruined DLC for Security Breach was great, but other than that, it's been on a bit of a downhill. But oh boy, was Help Wanted so good. Help Wanted was so good. Oh boy, I'm tired. Why am I yawning so much? Goodness, I need coffee. That's what I need. Anyways, let me think. I feel like there's other games I could talk about. I feel like there's other games I could be talking about right now, but I can't think of what they are. But so far, those are my recommendations. I like those things. I think they are cool. Those are my recommendations, not recommendations. My do not touch. So yeah. Thank you for listening. This has been a fun episode to record. Happy Halloween, everybody. I want to know what all of y'all are wearing up for Halloween, because I go all out for my costume. I'm gonna be Flynn Rider. I'm dressed as Flynn Rider on the day this releases, and it's pretty great. I'm gonna be wearing it all day because it was $100 costume. It was like $100, so like I'm gonna wear it all day. I'm gonna get my money's worth, and it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. I'm gonna love it so much. Anyways, thank you so much. I'll see you next time. Keep your choices of media that you are consuming this Halloween intentional. Keep it fun. Keep it fun. Like, don't purposely scare yourself. Do not consume media to purposely scare yourself. Consume the fun stuff. Consume the fun stuff, or the stuff with good story. Like, be intentional. Be intentional with what you consume. That is the lesson from this episode, okay? Be intentional. We'll be right back to standard programming this next week. So I wish you all happy Halloween. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.